continues to race well. Now, in Perth, at the first round of the World Cup this season, he got the win over Matthew Richardson, the world record holder, over 200 metres. That's the sort of form that Awang still possesses. Former world record holder, Nicholas Paul lines up for Trinidad and Tobago. And there's Azizulhasni Awang, world champion in the Keirin back in 2017, 2 times a medalist at the Olympic Games in the Keirin. Open heart surgery back in 2022. And he's back and flying. Has to beat the world champion if he wants to win here, though, on his home track, because Harry Levrason, the 29-year-old, he won last week, and he is always on good form. Rian Helal, the 27-year-old from France, more of a team sprint specialist. Henrik Ackman, new kid on the block. He's only 22 for Germany. 4th in the 1,000-metre time trial at the World Champs last year. And Minato Nakashi, a 21-year-old from Japan. He's the youngest in the final. Men's Keirin final. Race for the medals. Perhaps Malaysia's most well-known athlete, not just cyclist, but athlete, such a star in this nation, on his home track. Azizulhasni Awang will be in 5th position when they line up on the bike. Nakashi from Japan. Then it's Hackman, Germany. Helal from France. Then the world champion from Netherlands, Levrason. Awang on his wheel. And the last rider from Trinidad and Tobago in the red and white colours, that is Nicholas Paul. 7th at the World Championships last year for Nicholas Paul. He was 10th in Hong Kong last week, so he's showing better form this week. He does have speed. Watch out for the man in 6th position. He knows the credentials of the 2 riders in particular right in front of him in Awang and Levrason. He may choose to follow those 2 riders. Bike will come off this time. Gap starting to open up to give themselves some room to manoeuvre as the bike comes off. Final 3 laps now. Final of the men's Keirin. And we are 3 laps out from the gold medal. First move is Hackman. You can see how much room is behind, so he's decided to go early. If they're all going to look at each other, Hackman might go and steal this from all of them. 2 laps to go. And Nicholas Paul is the next one to come after them. The world champion is further back. Awang has left himself to the back wheel of Harry Levrason, and now they step out. Meanwhile, Henrik Hackman takes the bell. Nicholas Paul might steal this one. He's been the fastest in the world. Levrason is coming though, the world champion. Awang is also there. He's going to get himself into the medals. Awang comes through the middle. Awang comes from nowhere. Oh my! He does it again. He's a master at it. He won the first round in Perth against Matthew Richardson. He wins the 3rd and final round on his home track against the world champion, Harry Levrason. Azizulhasni Awang, Superman, wins gold. Never to be counted out. Glued to the back wheel of the world champion. He was boxed in. The gate was locked. He didn't have the key. He had to pick the lock, slam the door open, straight through to win gold. Oh my word. In front of his family, on a home track. The legend, the Malaysian superstar, it continues. From open heart surgery 4 years ago at the Epworth Hospital in Melbourne to correct a problem that could have been fatal if it went unmonitored. And once again, 2 Keirin World Cup wins this season. The pocket rocket with his signature wheel stand across the line. So far back. And look at that, straight through the middle. Not a touch of elbows, no infringement, just gold for Azizulhasni Awang. The crowd has not stopped cheering, still on their feet here in Milai. He is the world's greatest showman. Move aside, Hugh Jackman, because Azizulhasni Awang, when it comes to Malaysian cycling, he is the best of all time. Straight to the kids. Wife Tia, Tia is there as well. The kids, what a lovely family. They are living in Melbourne, Australia, so they've all come across here to visit family and to be here for Azizul's fantastic racing. But based in Melbourne, the Malaysian program was taken down to Melbourne when John Beasley took over the program so many years ago. But the success off the back of Azizul, and also Josiah Long, who is here tonight, JJ, Commonwealth Games Keirin champion back in 2010. Those two riders in particular built such a reputation and momentum within Malaysian cycling that the government decided to build a velodrome here for the Malaysian cycling program to be based at. But for Azizul, he'd spent so much time living in Melbourne, the kids are in school there, that he has decided to continue staying and training in Melbourne. He gets a lot of coaching from Shane Kelly, a multiple world champion, with the coach of the Victorian Institute of Sport. And when he does retire, whenever that is, he has said that he will absolutely remain in Australia. But for now, it's magic here in Malaysia. With a gold medal in the men's Keirin to Azizulhasni Awang, Harry Levrayson, the world champion. Full of respect to Azizul. Second place for him. And Nicholas Paul, the bronze medal. I thought Nicholas might have held on. We just know how much speed Nicholas Paul has. But that was just amazing. It absolutely lifted the roof off the velodrome here. Unbelievable scenes in the men's Keirin. I think we are able to go down into the infield and talk to our first champions tonight, our first interview on the second night here. Let's go down to the infield for the first of our interviews. In just a moment, I think. I'm just looking down to see who it is. It might have been our Dutch riders, Lisa van Bell and also Lorena Wiebes, I think, are ready to do the pre-podium interview. So let's go down now and hear from two dominant riders in the women's Madison. It was a good fight between them, but let's go and talk to the riders from the Netherlands.